So, sixth grade. Today for writing, we're going to talk about golden bricks. And golden bricks are things that writers use to convince their reader that they are communicating proper facts about a topic. There are 5 golden bricks that authors use to strengthen their writing. The first example would be a quote. And the most important thing to remember about using a quote is that it would come from an expert or someone who has lots of experience working with the topic that you're writing about. And this example, Miss Kathy Jones, executive producer, says, "This movie will be a hit." Not just Miss Kathy Jones says. The idea that her title is listed in there gives credibility to the source, who would be Kathy Jones. The second type of golden brick that writers use to strengthen their arguments in writing is the statistic. And that statistic is often shared as a number, a ratio, or a percentage. And these should come from credible sources as well. If you've done research on your topic, like I know there was someone who was interested in the euthanizing of dogs that have bitten people, and I know she was gathering her own data, and that data is a perfectly acceptable set of data to include in her paper because she's surveying a lot of people from diverse backgrounds. So the examples that the author of this text gave for us include, on average, 100,000 people use this product daily. It has been proven that 9 out of 10 people own. And then the last one, studies show that 85% of people visit. All of those are examples of incorporating statistics into your writing. The third would be an amazing fact. And this isn't just something common. It should be unusual, amazing, something that people haven't heard before that will surprise and engage your readers. The example that they gave us here is, "It is hard to believe, but when a sea star loses an arm, they grow another in its place." Fantastic. I think a lot of people know that, actually. And then an anecdote is a short story that illustrates a point that the author is trying to make. "That reminds me of the time when I wore my clogs and slipped on the icy path. This is just another example of why it is important to dress appropriately for the weather." The last brick that we'll talk about is the descriptive segment. And a descriptive segment is a vivid 2 or 3 sentence description that uses the 5 senses to illustrate an example of some kind. "Cars and buses rush past in a blur. Taxi horns blare. The air is filled with the smells of exhaust. Pedestrians crowd the sidewalks. Skyscrapers tower overhead. The city is a bustling place." So we have the quote, the statistic, the amazing fact, the anecdote, and the descriptive segment. And your task for today, 6th grade, is going to be to go to each of the slides in this PowerPoint, read the passage, identify which of the golden bricks you think that the passage represents, and report out those answers in the form that I've given you. Good luck with that, and I hope that you have success after this lesson with finding golden bricks of your own to support your persuasive essay.